Hello, dear students. Today we are going to study together Unit 8, Lesson 3 entitled Showtime. As we said, today's lesson is about shows. There are different types of shows such as movies, plays, and musicals. In the past, people had to go to the theater and buy tickets to watch a show. But today, thanks to technology, you can easily watch any show you like at home on Netflix, for example, or HBO. Today's lesson is about one of these types of shows. It's a musical called Billy Elliot about a ballet dancer. I hope you will like it. Now we are going to study together some shows related words. The first one is showtime. Please repeat after me. Showtime. 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 Showtime is a noun which means the time at which a play, film, or concert is scheduled to begin. For example, the mini-series Lupin is scheduled to begin. The showtime for this series is January 8th. It airs on Netflix on January 8th. This is the showtime for the series. Performance. 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 Performance is a noun which means the action of presenting a play or a piece of music or any other type of performance. Acting is considered performance. Singing is also performance. Playing a musical instrument, this is also performance. Dancing is also performance. What else? A play, a piece of music. As we said, all of these are considered performances. Put on. Put on is a phrasal verb which means act or perform. For example, put on a play or put on a performance. Put on. Musical. 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 Musical is a noun which means a play or film in which singing and dancing play an important part. For example, are you familiar with High School Musical? These movies or Les Miserables, the whole movie is based on singing and dancing. Like every 5 minutes, there's a new song and the actors in the musical, they start dancing. Musical, as you can see in the picture. Concert. 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 Concert is a noun which means a performance given by musicians or singers. Concert. Actor. 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 Actor is a noun which means someone who performs in a play or a film. For example, Robert Downey Jr. is an actor. He's famous for his movie Iron Man. Jennifer Lawrence is also an actress. She's famous for her movie The Hunger Games. Ryan Gosling is an actor who played a role in the movie called The Notebook. Actor. Role. 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 Role is a noun which means the character played in a play or a film. For example, the actor Heath Ledger, he played the role of the Joker, as you can see in the movie. He played the character of the Joker in Batman Returns, I believe. Role. Director. 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 Director is a noun which means a filmmaker. He is the person who sits behind the camera and says action for the actors to start acting or cut to stop acting. We have Christopher Nolan. He's a very famous filmmaker. He's a director. He directed many famous films like Dunkirk and Interstellar and Inception. And we also have Youssef Chahine. He's a famous Egyptian film director. He directed the movie called The Land and Salah ad-Din. Director. Audition. 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 Audition is a noun which means a short performance by an actor or a singer that someone watches to judge if he or she is good enough to act in a play or sing in a concert or not. For example, in this show Arab's Got Talent, contestants they audition for a role, and we have like three judges. They see if this contestant or if this audition is good or not. Audition, and usually actors and actresses, before they get the role in a play or in a movie, they audition for this role first, and then the judge sees for himself if this person is good enough or not. Audition. Audition can be a noun and can also be a verb. Scene. 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 Scene is a part of a movie or a play, like scene one, take one, scene. Theater. 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 A theater is a building where we can see plays performed on stage. Theater. Stage. 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 A stage is a wooden platform in the theater. Actors and actresses, they perform on the stage. Audience. 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 Audience is a noun which means spectators or listeners at a public show event such as a play, film, concert, or meeting. Audience. Ticket. 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 You cannot get into the theater without theater tickets. You cannot get on the train without train tickets. You cannot get into the cinema hall without cinema ticket. Ticket. Couple. 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 Couple is a noun which means two people, things of the same type or pair. For example, I spent a couple of days with my grandparents during the weekend. It means I spent like from 2 days till 5 days with my grandparents. Couple. Unique. 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 Unique is an adjective which means uncommon, unfamiliar, and different. For example, this smiley face, the yellow one, is unique in the picture. Why? Because it's different from the rest. The rest are blue and it's yellow. The rest are sad and it's smiling. So it's unique, uncommon, unfamiliar, and different. Expected. 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 Expected is an adjective which means something that is likely to happen. For example, the expected weather forecast says that tomorrow is likely to be cold or rainy. It's expected. The verb is to expect. Expect means to regard or consider as likely to happen. It means to suppose. I expect to see you tomorrow in the party, for example. I expect it will rain tomorrow. Unusual, unusual, unusual. Unusual means strange, uncommon, unexpected, different, even surprising. Unusual. Nervous, nervous, nervous. Nervous is an adjective which means tensed, worried. Can you see this man? Does he look calm? Does he look relaxed? No, he looks nervous, tensed, and worried. Can you see the sweat? He's sweating so hard and he's biting his nails. He's obviously nervous. Normal, normal, normal. Normal is an adjective which means usual or standard. For example, the normal body temperature of humans is 36.6 degrees. It's normal. This is the usual or standard body temperature. Special, special, special. Special is an adjective which means better, different from what is usual. Interested. Interested comes with which preposition? In. For example, this boy is interested in science. He's showing attention to something. Interested in. Find out. Find out. Find out. Find out is a phrasal verb which means realize or know. The opposite is hide or conceal. Think. Think is a verb which means have a certain opinion or belief. Performing. 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 Performing is a verb which means doing, acting, or carrying out. These girls, they are performing on stage. These ballerina, they are performing. Now we are going to read together an interview about a young actor called Sam Knight. He landed or he got the role of Billy Elliot in a musical. In this play, we're going to find out how he got this role. And in case you're not familiar with Billy Elliot, in fact, it is a movie originally about this boy, Billy. He wanted to play ballet, but his father was against it. So at first he took lessons in secret. His father didn't know, and when he found out, he was really angry because he said, ballet is for girls, not for boys. But then he showed some potential and he was really talented. And in the end, he auditioned for this role. The boy, Sam Knight, he auditioned for the role of Billy Elliot. Billy Elliot grew up to be a professional ballet dancer, very successful, and his family was very proud of him. Read the interview with a young actor, Sam Knight. What ability was useful to Sam when he was preparing for his role in the play Billy Elliot? Showtime. Interviewer. Sam, it's quite unusual to be an actor at the age of 11. How did it happen? Sam, well, it wasn't planned. Our school was putting on a play and I had a part in it. One of the parents in the audience was the theater director. He told me that he liked my acting and wanted to give me a role in the musical Billy Elliot. Interviewer, and how did you feel about it then? Sam, amazed. It was unbelievable because I didn't have much acting experience. I had only been in a couple of school plays. Interviewer, so you don't go to a special school for the performing arts? Sam, no, just a normal one. I wasn't very interested in the theater before this happened. Interviewer, did you know how to sing and dance? No. I was good at gymnastics though. That helped when I was taught to dance for my role in the musical. So this is the answer to our question before we started reading the interview. What ability was useful to Sam when he was preparing for his role in the play Billy Elliot? That he was good at gymnastics. Okay. That helped when I was taught to dance for my role in the musical. Interviewer, do you feel nervous when you are on stage? Sam, no, not really. I'm usually so involved during the performance that I forget everything else around me. Interviewer, tell me about the show. Sam, well, Billy Elliot is set in the north of England and is about a boy from a poor family who wants to be a dancer. The role of Billy's best friend Michael is played by me. Interviewer, what's your favorite scene? Sam, the scene when Billy goes for an audition to the Royal Ballet School is really cool. He's expected to dance to classical music, but he dances to some rock music instead. Interviewer, and what happens in the end? Sam, you'll have to get tickets for the show if you want to find that out. Now let's check your understanding of the text. Write R for right, W for wrong, or DS for doesn't say. 1. Sam had always wanted to become an actor. The answer is W. Wrong. Why? Because he said it wasn't planned. And he said he wasn't very interested in the theater before this happened. 2. Before he started acting, Sam had never been to the theater? The answer is DS. Doesn't say. It's not mentioned in the text. 3. Sam doesn't feel stressed when he's performing. The answer is R. That's right, because he said when the interviewer asked him, do you feel nervous when you're on stage? He said no, not really, because he becomes so involved in the role that he's performing that he forgets everything else. 4. Sam has got the main role in Billy Elliot. The answer is W. Wrong. He said he got the role of Billy's best friend, Michael. 5. Sam prefers rock music to classical music. DS. Doesn't say. It's not mentioned in the text. Thank you for watching. Bye.